And the Lord will prompt your heart again and again and again to give stuff away. Because that's just the way He is. And you'll be breaking the jar of your life on a regular basis. And just when you think you're going to be good, God will go, let's go again. Once it's poured out, you can't take it back. Second thought is selfless devotion. That kind of devotion will cost you socially. It'll cost you your reputation. Mary didn't use a towel. She wiped the Lord's feet with her hair. That was offensive. It was just not done. Everyone was talking about Mary. Why would she do this thing? If you go all in, people will not understand it. They won't get it. They'll think you're being extreme. You're being a fanatic. Why do you act like that? You're an oddball. You get to that place in your life when your mortgage is paid or maybe paid, and then you settle down. But you're the people who will never settle for. You're always going again. Double down. Off we go. Here's the question: do I treasure Jesus more than my reputation? More than what people think? And here's what you need to know again: there will always be Judases around. There are plenty of them in churches, ready to criticize anybody, ready to criticize you. It's not rational. It feels self-indulgent. It's weird. It feels too intense. Judas, you are more concerned in spending your life on yourself than wasting it on me. And once again, the secret to the fruitfulness of your life is not about what you do, it's about who you behold. It's about worship. As we all with unveiled faces behold the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. As you look at Jesus, you begin to look like Jesus, you smell like Jesus, you act like Jesus. It's a total waste of your life. It's a total waste of your life. It looks to everyone else outside as a total waste of your life. But if you spend it on Jesus, it causes a smell to rise. I heard someone speak on this and it ruined me. Do you know that if you go to these perfume shops, and I do because I love perfume, the most expensive perfume shops, the most expensive perfume that we have in our world today is maybe 5% pure oil and 95% alcohol, because they have to dilute it because the smell is so strong. So if you go to, some of these big perfume houses, they're using the really expensive stuff, 8% oil, and then they dilute it with alcohol, because otherwise you would stink. No one would want to be around you. So 100% nard, I mean, you can imagine the whole place for weeks. Here's the most powerful thing. Jesus is anointed about a week before his burial. So as Jesus is hanging on a cross, breaking the jar of his life for you, his last breath, he smells nard oil. So the last thing that he experiences as the earthly Jesus Christ is Mary's devotion, Mary's abandonment, Mary's all in. This is how important this is. Jesus has not called you primarily to lead a church. That's not his first call on your life. He's not even called you primarily to be a great husband or a great father or a great mother or a great person, a great citizen. Primarily he's called you to know him, to worship him, and to surrender your life to him. And everything else is a secondary outpouring of that life of worship. And we forget that so often. That's me done. We're going to... this is going to be wasteful, and you're going to think, why did I bother coming? But I would love to spend the next half hour or so, maybe a bit more. I'm just going to put some music on, because I haven't got a thing. I'm going to stick it on here. And you can do whatever you want, go wherever. You can go for a walk around the square, don't care. You can lie down in here. You can just listen to God. Take that passage of Scripture and do some business with, let Him do some business with your heart around worship. Around, is this still the impulse? Do I still love Jesus? Is His face the one I'm going after?